Bawo, ¿cómo te va? What is good, my people? Today, I'm going to be speaking on part 10 of LiLaSi's Ultimate Dimash Guide. This one is titled Life Goals and Mission. The video is 22 minutes long. Going to see how long the commentary is. I may split this video up into two parts. We'll see. But before we get into this video, my people, do me a quick favor. Hit that like button if you're new, hit that subscribe button, notification bell. I appreciate you. Any requests, you can let me know down in those comments below. We are at part 10. I'm not sure how long the LiLaSi guides go up to, but once they're done, I need to know what else I should be checking out. So make sure you drop that in the comments below. Without further ado, let's get into it, my people. Dale. Yeah, we've seen that. Alrighty, chapter 1. National perspective. A visionary since childhood, okay?
және де осы өскен соң осы қазағыма осы ықпал еткізетін үлесімді осы қазағыма осы жақсы жағына үлесін қосатын азамат болушы менің ең басты арманым.
Жеңіске жетіп, қазақ дейтін ұлттың мәдениеті осындай деп паш еткен. Сол себептен біздің қолымыздан келгені сол ән айту. Right now, I have a big mission. I become an international singer not because I want to earn money, not because of that kind of commercial things, only because I want to introduce our country's culture, our songs, our traditional music for all worldwide audience. In our traditional musics, you can learn all our history.
And that's the reason why I love listening to Dimash when he does his traditional music. Don't I always say this, don't get it twisted. Like, I love when he does his operatic stuff, right? But for me personally, his traditional music just hits harder for me. And I just did a reaction to oh my god, it's actually dropping the same day as this video goes up. I can't remember the name of the song, but I believe it was I'm going to say this incorrectly, but H.I.M, which I believe means swan in Kazakh. Yeah, man, like from the instrumental to his vocals and like learning like a new word in Kazakh, swan, which I believe again is H.I.M. I'm trying to pronounce it the way he was singing it. But yeah, man, like I said, it just hits different because it comes from a completely different place than his operatic stuff, right? It comes from like his childhood, his history. Like, you can hear the people behind him, right? Because like he's, like I said, Dimash said, he's not just putting on for himself to gain monetary things, to gain money, but he's putting on for his whole culture, right? His whole country, and I think that is beautiful, my people. Very, very beautiful.
Ешбір мемлекеттерге күніміз қарап қалмаса екен деп тілеймін. Сол үшін бізге бәрімізге дамудың жолында қызмет ету керек. Әрқайсысы өз мамандығында даму керек. Мен де армандарымды көбінесе айта бермейтін адаммын. Енді бір арманымды айтып қойған болатынмын осыған дейін. Ол Грэмми алу, Грэмми жүлдесін алып, мүмкіндігі болса, сол Грэммиді мен қазақ тіліндегі әнмен алғым келеді.
Kazakh music.
you know, and the win one.
Hi. I love it.
Соны қатты армандаймын.
Wow, man, I love that instrument. And again, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but I think it's called the Quobies. Educate me in the comments below how to say it phonetically. I appreciate you. But it kind of has the sound of like in between a violin and a cello, right? This beautiful, like sort of like weeping sound, like it makes you want to cry, right? Like it makes it instrumental, like shed tears, and I love. This is why I love like string instruments like that you play with like a I don't know what this is called, but like it's not a pick, but you guys know what I'm talking about. Like when it's playing with the that, and those instruments always like have a emotional effect on you that just makes you what you're listening to weep, right? I would say, in my opinion. But now we're gonna hear about the dombra, which is I know how to say that one correctly, hopefully. So how many strings does it have? Is it 3 or 4? I can't see. Trying to see how many strings it has. It's either 2 or 4. I can't really see from because the angles keep switching, but that's the it sort of sounds like a oh my god, I can't think of it's not like a banjo. That's not what I'm trying to say. But I this one sounds very, very bright, and I can understand why they say it sounds like galloping horses, because it's a very like bright kind of sounding instrument. Does a dombra only have 2 strings? But there's no way it has 2. I look at little Dimash play the dombra. Well, if the dombra actually only has 2 strings, to get that many different sound variations just from 2 strings it's crazy, man. It's wild.
Yeah, орайы болса, әлемнің қай түкпірінде жүрмесем де, менің орындап жатқан әннің өңдеуінде мейлінше міндетті түрде домбыраны қосуға тырысам. Домбыра дос болам деген құшақ ашық, бауыр, әрбір қазақ елінің, қазақ ұлтының өкілдерінің әрқайсының үйінде тұратын, ең алдымен жүрегі болып тұратын, ошақ басында тұратын.
Let me repeat. I'm not dombra man still, but it's a good chance to introduce our culture.
My dream is to make the voice of dombra have a place into everyone's heart. Okay, I like that. Chapter 2, International Perspective. What do you associate with love for your homeland?
Америкалық және англиялық жазушы, атақты публицист, философ Томас Пейн былай деп айтқан екен. Жер менің отаным, барлық адамдар менің бауырларым, барлық игі істер менің дінім деген. Осы орайда мен өзімнің ұлтымды сүйе тұра, халқымды сүйе тұра, отанымды сүйе тұра, адамзатты ұлтқа, дінге, тілге, нәсілге бөлмейтіндігімді атап айтқым келеді. Отанға деген сүйіспеншілік, ұлтжандылық, ұлтшылдыққа айналмау керек. Бұл менің ойымша өресі төмен адамдардың ісі. Қазіргі таңда менің ең көңілім толмайтын мәселе адамдардың миының аздығы. Көп адамдардың миының аздығы. Жалпы халықты айтып тұрғаным жоқ, бұл жерде оны бірден алдын ала айтып алайын. Неге десеңіз, қазіргі таңда ұлтқа, тілге, дінге, нәсілге бөліну белең алып кетті. Соның кесірінен бір айналдырған көп емес адамдардың кесірінен мемлекеттердің басында отырған көптеген халықтар зардап шегіп жатыр.
So that was said in 2024, and I do feel as though that still remains true in 2026. But I do think that it's been that way for the longest time, right? You know, there are nationalists in every single country that you go to that will, you know, ride and fight for their country, and good, bad, or otherwise, right? And I don't, like Dimash said, there's nothing wrong with that, but I do think that we can all coexist, right? And we can all be great in our own ways. Like, you shouldn't have to put down someone else, right, for you to be seen as like superior, right? And I think the goal shouldn't be to be seen as superior. I think the goal should just be to be seen, right? Like, this is who we are, this is our culture, these are our traditions, and let's and here are your traditions, here's your culture, here's your language, here's your food. Like, let's share versus like we're better, right? It's a whole thing of like putting people at like on a putting countries on a pedestal versus like sharing and learning from each other. And we live in a time where two things can be true at the same time. We live in a time of only absolutes, right? Good, bad, black, white, you know, hero, villain, where there's gray. And every single thing I just mentioned, there is gray, my people. And I think we need to realize that, again, we can have two things be true at the same time. There can be and statements without there being an or statement, right? But again, just my opinion. I'm gonna hit play now because I don't want to get too political. Okay, we're not a political channel over here.
I don't understand what's going on. I don't understand what's wrong with this planet. I don't understand what's wrong with government people. For me, it doesn't matter. You are Kazakh, you are Russian, you are Chinese, you are European or American, you know. Don't have bad nations, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Just
That's
have only bad government. I think it's my mind.
Yep, I agree.
Every president who starts war, they need to understand they are not greater than God. They are not greater than Allah. No. They are just humans, okay? Dad, listen to me. I just want to talk about it because we need peace. Yeah. We need peace. I love all nations. Really. I love you all. We love you. But I choose world without war, okay?
Wow. This is, it's crazy that that statement was made in 2022, and look at where we are in 2026, right? It's almost like a prophecy that he was, you know, speaking about. Like, I want a world without war. I want a world of peace. And again, this was said in 2022. My people, keep that in mind of what Dimash said. Keep that in the back of your mind.
First of all, I'm vocalist. I'm singer. I'm not. Before I'm not composer. I started to writing music by myself because I want to change this planet. I want to change that politic man's mind. You know, from last 5,500 years, we have only near to 300 years without war. It's crazy, you know.
And I don't think this is gonna be, you know. Again, we're not a political channel over here, right? But I'm just giving my thoughts and my opinions. I don't think there will ever be a period where there won't be some type of war, right? Because as humans, right, when words break down, the only other option is to exert yourself and your opinion on the other person, and then whoever wins has that opinion become law, right? Look at all of our wars. It starts off as like disagreements, whether it's over land, whether it's over resources, borders, whatever the case may be. It's about you know, we're not able to talk it out, and when communications have fallen, right, the only other option is to then utilize your resources to exert your power over the other person, and then they have to again fight back, which is what causes a war. Dimash has a thing today, and I didn't know that Dimash was, you know, this involved in like world politics, given you know, I've never seen this side of him. I like to see it because you really don't hear many artists sort of make bold statements like that in 2026. Well, actually, I take that back. You know, you do hear it, especially now in the US, people speaking out about stuff, but you really, I would say you don't really hear it that much from my experience from, you know, artists within Dimash's space of, you know, like classical, crossover, contemporary. I personally don't really hear those artists speaking on this type of stuff. You hear it maybe in music, but he actually stopped his show to like comment on it, which I respect, right? But with that being said, my people, this is where I'm going to leave today's video. This is part 1 of this is episode, I would say episode 1, core 1 of part 10 of LiLaSi's Ultimate Dimash Guide. I will see you tomorrow for part 2, where we will complete out this part 10 guide, and then maybe I'll do part 11 this week. If not, it'll be next week, but we'll figure all that out. But thank you so much for watching, my people, and I will see you tomorrow for part 2, episode 2 of the guide. Peace.